Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this message is for any Sagittarius placement you want to check in on, including any planet or astrological house that may be in Sagittarius. Whatever it is, you are welcome here. All right, let's get into this message. Spiritual team, what is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Sagittariuses? What is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Sagittariuses? All right, let's see. Okay, we have the beetroot, passion. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the lemon, cleansing. Amazing. I love it. Okay. Ooh, this feels fresh. It feels new, especially with the lemon here being so bright and clean feeling. I know it says cleansing. I'm trying not to be so freaking literal, but it just, seeing the lemon and the yellow next to this very dark kind of moody red from the beetroot is very refreshing to me. So there could be some I would say spring cleaning, but it's now fall. Let's get into the tarot though and see what it is you guys need to know. Spiritual team, what messages do you have for my Sagittariuses for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for my Sagittariuses for the next 7 days? All right, let's see. Come here, sneaky. All right, let's see what we have. Queen of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, Four of Swords reversed, Seven of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Sun. Okay. All right, let's get into the bottom of the deck here. We have the Sun, we have Strength, we have the Magician in reverse, Three of Wands reversed. Okay. This is an interesting message, Sagittarius. I heard nothing can really take you down or bring you down unless you let it. We have the Sun and the Strength card here. Both are Leo energies. I mean, the Sun is reflecting the energy of the lemons for me. It's bright, it's happy, it's refreshing, it's almost carefree. And the Strength card is all about resilience, inner peace. And kind of blocking out the noise and chaos of the world around it. Especially now that I see this wall here behind this couple as they're dancing, it's like that wall is blocking them off from the rest of the world so that they can enjoy the little garden and sunshine that they have built for themselves. Okay, it's very easy, I think, to get caught up and manipulated by everything that's going on in our world. It's meant to make us feel hopeless. It's meant to make us feel, distressed and upset and angry and the whys and, all of that, especially from the news, let's be real. And the only reason I say the news is because we have the Magician here, which is represented by the planet Mercury, right? It's all about communication, thoughts, and all of that. So sometimes the manipulation of the outside world and the way that people want us to think or feel, maybe they're feeling miserable about their own life, so they want to, have some company. Misery loves company, right? But I think Spirit is trying to say, as long as you can maintain your own happiness, your own inner peace, and you don't allow the BS from everyone else to kind of infiltrate that, you can have a beautiful life even when it feels like the world is falling apart. There are some beautiful things that can still be celebrated even in the darkest of times, right? So I don't know who that message is for. I really don't. It feels very specific. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But maybe it is something that we all need to hear right now. It's, things may not be moving the way that we want them to with the Three of Wands. We may not be seeing the opportunities for growth or progress at the moment, but there's no need to let other people, bring us down any further when there is already so much to kind of celebrate in this life. And I know it's very cliche, but as someone who has struggled with depression, I've had to teach myself this as well. It's like, yes, nothing is ever going to be perfect. Nothing is ever going to be completely the way we want it to be, but if you just take a moment and look around and be a little grateful for what it is that you do have, you'll see that you have a lot more than you realize. Okay, so don't let yourselves get manipulated by thinking you need more and more and more in your life to be happy. You already have a lot. You probably have a lot more than other people, some other people in this world. Let's be real, right? All right, let's get into these cards right here. This is an interesting message. Again, I don't know who this message is for. I don't know if I ever possibly could, but Sagittarius, is what I'm getting from this is you guys kind of walking away from other people's greed, other people's desires to be everything, the most powerful, the most successful, the most whatever. It feels like you have been either surrounded by or you have come into contact with people, whether this is through your career, your industry, friends, social groups, whatever. But it feels like there are people that you have come into contact with that are so concerned with their financial status or reputation or fame or whatever it is that makes them feel secure and important in this world. Ones that lack creativity, that lack intelligence maybe for some of them, but they're very closed-minded as well with the Ace of Swords. It's like, if you're not like this, then you are not successful, or you are not whoever, you're not powerful, or you're not of someone worth knowing, right? And it's like this. The Four of Swords in reverse gave me hustle culture, yes, to a degree, but it also gave me this never really feeling at ease, because people move when they're in this energy. It's like they move because they're afraid of losing this status. Does that make sense? It's like a never-ending, anxiety-ridden hustle. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. I'm trying to. This full moon in Pisces is, it's trippy. I also heard for a lot of you, this could also be potentially people that you work for or work with that don't respect boundaries. They don't know how to respect boundaries. They don't know how to respect your ideas, your creativity as well. And I feel like a lot of you with the Seven of Swords are kind of looking at this environment, this mentality, as something that you don't necessarily want to be a part of. And honestly, the word I heard was, I don't want to be a sellout. For a lot of you, I don't know if you guys are artists or if you are someone that has some sort of service or product or, I don't know, some sort of offering for this world or for a very specific career that could be used for like really, really, really great things. But I think a lot of people that you have run into, or maybe a group of people in particular that you have run into, want to use it for something completely different. They want to use it for something completely different, almost in a corrupt or perverted sort of way. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to start realizing this or seeing the way that they move. And they're not really worthy of having whatever it is that you have to offer here, or what it is that you can bring to the table. Yeah, sellout and passion. This is something you're very passionate about, and you don't want to see it used for strictly monetary gain. It's meant to help people, I feel. This is something that is meant to help people, because otherwise you wouldn't be so protective of it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Sheesh. Sometimes I swear it's like I can see the picture in my head, but my mouth can't catch up to the picture playing in my head. I'm so sorry, Sagittariuses. I hope that was understandable. Please leave a like and a comment if you did understand what I was trying to communicate. We're going to go ahead and move on to the Oracle deck section of the reading. Now remember, whatever messages come from this deck could be related, could be unrelated. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. All right, spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Sagittariuses for the next 7 days? There you go. one. Okay. Spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Sagittariuses? Okay, let's see. All right, we have the candle. You will be shown the way. Okay. So again, I hope you can see it. The glare is a little much today. But what I'm getting with this card is, again, a lot of you guys, finding things to celebrate, having light here, reminiscent of the sun, even in the dark times, but also showing you what roads to take and what roads not to take, right? When it comes to ideas, work, things like that. So definitely pay attention to those gut feelings. Okay, definitely listen to those gut feelings because they're there for a reason. We have the bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise. Okay, this is what I feel the Seven of Swords is. Now, I don't necessarily know if this is a new job. It could be. It could be, but what I'm more getting is you sharing some sort of idea or product or service with a group of people. You could be looking for a contract for these people to distribute it or something like that. I don't know if this is the best fit for you, but I would say there's definitely a better fit out there for you at some point. Okay. I would just say hold out and trust your gut feeling. If it doesn't feel right, I wouldn't move with it or move forward with it. Okay. We have an angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. There you go. You will be shown the way, an angel. Again, Spirit is definitely guiding you here, but definitely pay attention and listen to your gut feelings. We have the crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. What did I say? You guys have something that could really benefit this world, and in the wrong hands, it could just be corrupted, not for the intentional use it was made for. It's a quick buck for big corporate, right? That's how they see it, at least. Let's take a look at the bottom of each of these piles. We have the dogs getting together with friends. Okay, so that could be the Sun card here. Again, celebrating what it is that you do have, connecting with the people that you love and are in your lives. We have at the bottom of this half the Fly, a period of ill health and depression. And I feel like that can be the feeling for some of you if you allow that Magician at the bottom of the deck to get to you and to feed you those lies of, you know, you're not worthy, you're not successful, you're not productive, you're not efficient, you're not living up to your full potential, blah, 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 blah. It's bullshit, Sagittarius. It's bullshit. You have something that is really valuable here, I feel. You may not be seeing the results of your hard work yet, but we are in Mercury retrograde, so things could be kind of slowed down right now. But take a little bit of a perspective check and look at the things you do have in your life. I hope that makes sense. All right, Sagittarius, that is what I'm seeing for you guys for the next 7 days. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok, I have a blog. All that info on where to find me is below in the description box, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.